Okay, let's dive right in. Went ahead and shuffled, cleared the cards. So let's see what today's messages are. What I wanted to look at before I pull these, the intention that I have for these when I was shuffling, so I want to see what's going on with the other person right now. Okay, so whatever's coming up here, this is what's going on with the other person. Now, for some, you may still resonate and be like, that's for me. But the general message here is going to be what's going on with the other person. Okay. All right. So we have the cross. So with this, honestly, I'm getting a feeling of like, I'm hearing reawakening, almost like, you know, when people say like they're coming to Jesus, like it's like a coming to Jesus moment where there's some stuff that's finally kind of coming up that they're having to look at and be really honest with themselves. And I gotta tell you, the vibe that I'm getting, it's a little tough. I mean, even looking at this picture, it's kind of weird because this person looks like they're kind of celebrating, but they're in a cemetery. So like part of them is dying. Like there's an ego death here, and they're having this kind of like coming to Jesus moment where they're having to reevaluate and be honest with themselves. This reevaluation, though, is definitely a matter of the heart. It's about relationships. It's about the choices that they've been making in relationships. I have a feeling that this is someone who has found themselves kind of in a time period where they've kind of been like playing around, is what I hear. Not really taking things as seriously as maybe they should have, maybe they could have, maybe even with your own heart. But something is kind of showing them that needs to shift. Yeah, so something's going to start growing. What I'm getting from this with the tree, this is like someone's starting to kind of come out of this, like, I don't want to say player mode, because I don't feel like that is really for everyone, but like people kind of just like not taking things seriously, kind of playing the field, I think is a good way to put this, what I'm getting. And they're going to start planting roots. Like they're kind of coming to this time where it's like, okay, this isn't really as satisfying or as fun as I thought it would be. And it's time to start kind of planting some roots and getting more into like a grounded, healthier energy. Yeah, look at this with the anchor. So these roots, they want to settle down. They're kind of starting to move into that energy where it's like, you know, this really just wasn't as fun and as enjoyable as I thought it would be. And I'm starting to see that I would rather kind of sink really with the anchor, like sink more into something that feels stable, that feels nurturing with water. They're looking for something that feels a bit more nourishing and nurturing to them. Okay, so let's see what these cards have for us. Well, here we go. Twin flame. Okay, so this is someone who has the potential of being a twin flame that can be that one that we can experience divine union with, to have that ascension journey with. This might be that time where it's finally, you know, ready for them, where they're like, okay, you know, I'm ready to start settling into something, right? I keep hearing that, like settling into something, not settling, but like settling into almost like themselves and like their truth and their purpose. The dragonfly. Okay, so I just heard the word revelation. So lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Okay, so there's definitely some changes happening with this person, some movement happening with this person. Wow, okay. The butterfly, I promise I shuffled these. So this is, relationship is going to evolve. It's going to move into the next phase. Okay, so there's definitely shifts and changes that are coming. But I feel like it's not going to happen right now. But this appears to be something that's going to be pretty serious. For those that are not attached to the idea of marriage, this could at least be a long-term relationship, but something is definitely moving in that general direction. But again, I'm feeling like it's not like immediate, like this is what's happening and brewing in the background. Wow, yeah. The Fool. So we're going to take that step. We're going to make it happen. So someone coming forward. I'm really curious about the timeline on this one. Yeah, they're kind of trying to call up their strength. I think that there's a little bit of uncertainty. I think there's a little bit of like feeling like they were a fool, kind of made some incorrect choices. And so they're trying to call up their inner strength, trying to kind of find that courage, right? To come forward. I do feel like there's some concern, almost like what I'm getting is like this person watches you and sees you, and they just think that you're incredible. Like they think that you're very special. They think that you are absolutely amazing, but they're wondering if they're that incredible, like if they're that amazing, or almost like seeing you so precious where it's like, I don't know how to care for you. Like, I don't know how to be for you what you deserve. So there's some energy that's kind of being worked through with that. So this is why they're kind of shutting you out right now. Okay, so if there's been a separation or some silence or withdrawal, it has nothing to do with you. Okay, so don't sit in that energy. Don't make it about you. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. This is part of this person's growth and development. This is part of just their own journey and what they're going through. And they need that time. Okay, they need that time to kind of sit with their own experience and to process and to move through it. Okay. Wow. But it is going to move forward. Okay, there will be forward movement. Timeline wise, I don't know. It's really, really hard to determine timelines, but this has been really pretty clear. So let's see if they could say something to you now that they haven't really felt comfortable communicating. Okay. I know that we're spiritually connected. Okay, so they are aware. They are aware that there is a deep connection here. They are aware that you are someone that's very special and important to them on their journey. I do feel like there's still some fear, almost like, I don't really know how to handle this or what to do with this. It's kind of out of their element or out of their comfort zone. Oh my God. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. I shuffle these and then I just come on. So there you go. Yeah, there's this confusion. You are new to them. You are a very new, like what I'm hearing is like a miraculous creature. They're very awed by you. And so they're really struggling with this, like, they kind of feel like they're a little bit of a mess. I think that they're embarrassed by kind of how they behaved in the past, and they're trying to figure out kind of like how to get it together here. The thought of you drives me crazy. Okay, so I feel like they probably are thinking about you quite a lot. Even if they're not reaching out, even if they're not communicating with you in any way. I have a feeling too that even like seeing stuff, what I'm getting is like even seeing things from you like popping up on their feed or different stuff like that. It kind of gives them like almost like what I'm getting is like anxiety, where it's like and not so much in a bad way, but it is part of why they're like avoiding you, because they're still feeling this level of, oh, I just got the word inadequacy. Okay, so this is probably, this reading I feel like has a lot of masculine energy, especially with the word inadequacy. That's a lot of like warrior's wound energy. So that's something that they need to work on. Okay, so they are hoping that things are going to kind of move forward again. I hope our paths will cross again in the future. But like I said, and we already know it is going to, okay? This is where their hope is. But what this card tells me is they have not made that decision yet, okay? So they haven't made the decision yet to make this happen. They're still in the, I hope at some point this can work out between us. They want it to, they want to be in that energy, but they haven't made that conscious decision yet to say, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to lock this down. I'm going to make this person mine. So with this energy still here, it's telling me that there is some stuff that's still being worked out, some stuff that's still being worked through. But I feel like with these cards here, we need to kind of just trust the process a little bit and just let them do what they need to do. No pressure. I've talked about this before. It's like if you're chasing like the runner, even by like trying to manipulate circumstances to try to like see them or make something happen, or you're kind of stalking their socials or anything like that, like that kind of energy needs to stop, because it's energetically interfering in their journey, and it's kind of putting these energetic signals into the air that you're not fully in trust, which is not fully in flow. And in order for a true twin flame connection to really come into being and to be able to manifest, we really need to be in the most aligned version of ourselves as we can be. And so still like kind of peering in and acting from that place of not trusting, we're actually kind of blocking it and making it take longer. So if this resonates with you, I would love to hear it in the comments. Drop me a yes. I also want to invite you to grab my free Road to Reunion bundle. This is for those who are on the twin flame journey, on the divine union journey. I've put in a bunch of really valuable stuff for you inside there, and I am giving it away as a gift because I do want to see you succeed in your divine union. The collective needs those to happen, and I want to see that happen for you. Feel free to reach out for your own reading, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you. Bye.